The junior drag. It's hard to believe the junior drag racing league is what, like 30 years old now, right? Crazy. It's hard to believe that a movement like this started a whole bunch of years ago because a kid in New Jersey couldn't catch a football. I'm not making it up. That's when the junior drag racing league started. A young man down there, his father ran a racetrack, and let's just say that sports weren't exactly his thing, but he loved racing. Told his dad, I don't want to play Pop Warner. I don't want to play Little League. Can't you just build me a race car? Why not? Take a little conduit, bend it up. Take an old sign, bend it up. 5-horse Drigman strap it on the back. I made a junior dragster. You can do it with one. Nothing, you gotta have more than one. We built another one, and another one, and another one. This is another one of the cool things about NHRA. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's Erica Enders on the starting line. Coming up here with the juniors. She remembers when she was that junior dragster driver, and the pros would come by and check out her car. There are a number of the junior drivers now that will come up and take part in this, and a number of our professional drivers, even those that didn't start in junior, have gotten involved, like Antron Brown. Antron Brown never raced juniors, but he's got 3 kids, and I'm telling you, he's got like a fleet of the thing. You can start as young as 5 years old. You can go into competition as young as 8 years old. As you get older, as you get more experience, then you're allowed to go faster. It's as soon as that. Eric Laliberti on the left side, 8 years old. 8 years old. That little car over there on the left side with a 4-time world champion out in front of her to line her up. And Alicia Benito over here, she is 10 years old. Out of Massachusetts. Little Miss Wayside Warrior. I think she means business. I'm not messing with anybody who starts as Warrior on the side of it. Alicia, 10 years old, says she likes drag racing, cars, cooking, dirt bikes, swimming, reading, and building. She likes building things? That's awesome. I like building things. And how about Antron Brown down here on the right side? I told you, he's got a fleet of race cars for his kids, and he's down here working with Alicia. Erica, her hobbies include drag racing, all kinds of dancing, tubing, and spending time with their family. An 0:30 reaction time, not too shabby for Alicia. These cars run to the 8th mile. And as I said, as the kids get older, they gain more experience, they're allowed to go a little faster. Look at Antron down there celebrating the victory. 12:04 for Alicia, 55 miles an hour. Erica was 12:55 at 50 miles an hour. And we got the next couple pulling up, the Smith family racing. Wow, that thing's got that Mopar look all about it, doesn't it? Pulling up over there on the left side, that is Blake Smith, 7 years old. And over here on the right side is Max DiTomasi, and that is Corey Lee. That is the driver of the New Englander funny car down here on the right side. Coming up to spend a little time with the juniors on the starting line. Blake Smith, he likes drag racing, cars, and ice hockey. I guess you can certainly tell that he's from Maine, right? Drag racing, cars, and ice hockey, that's all about that. It figures, you know, Antron out of DSR, he's going to be over there with that SFR car. Blake also out of Maine. Both of these drivers, I'm sorry, Max out of Massachusetts. Both of these drivers, 7 years old. Look at Antron always wanted to be a crew chief, but Brian Karate wouldn't let him, so we had to get a junior car. Starting line, it lights that red light 7 thousandths of a second. We're not going to hold it against him. Just an exhibition run out here at New England Dragway. 1387, 44 miles an hour for Blake Smith. Max has got, I believe, one of those crate motor cars. It's 1518, 34 miles an hour. Crate motor deal is a way to do it very, very affordable when you're getting started. Now it's Cody Cumming over on the left side. Look at the body work on Cody's car. The way they've done the cowl, the way they've done the cover, the mono strut wing. 10 years old out of Milton, New Hampshire. Mike Caswell from Waltham, Massachusetts. Looks like they're having a problem over here with Michael's car. I believe we lost fire. Let's see if they can get it refired. Morrison. I think it's Joe Morrison over there. How about that? Jim Campbell over here on this side. All right, we got Michael's car refired. We're ready to go. Hear a little more pop and cackle on the engine now. These kids are a little bit older. 10 years old on the left side, 11 years old on the right side. You can deep stage in this class. You can deep stage in this class. Oh, you can't do that though. Parachute. Oh, I love the parachute. 887, 73 miles an hour for Cody, and he drops the laundry down there at the top end of the racetrack. Michael, you heard it lift the throttle and kind of rolled through the beam down there, and that's why he did not get a time on that run. Here comes Cody coming, the other little wayside warrior. I got cheerleaders down here. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Cody coming. 10 years old, like racing, dirt biking, hiking, hunting. All right, it's AJ Tobia over on the left side. We saw Miss Warrior, now this is Mr. Warrior. Gavin Santine over here in the right side. 11 and 12 years old for this pair as we roll on through our juniors. Gavin tried to get the jump, just jumped a little bit too soon. Ends up with the red light down there on the Christmas tree. He'll still leg it out. 888, 72 miles an hour, and a parachute coming out down there. 893, 73 miles an hour for Albert. I can see a family, they bring their own cheerleaders with them. That's cool. Why not? Do this. Douglas. Out of Wolfboro, New Hampshire, 13 years old. Maddie likes hanging out with her friends. Proud that her car's in the new Fox. Really? Your car's in the new Fox movie, Free Guy? That's awesome. Olivia Carrier, the wild child, over here on the right side of the racetrack. 11 years old, out of Northridge. She's in drag racing, go-karting, ATV riding. Apparently anything with an engine. Singing, dancing, and wants to be a professional race car driver like Erica Enders. Like Erica Enders, who's standing out there in front of her, lining her up over here on the New Hampshire Lottery side of the racetrack. A little fist bump there from a current Pro Stock champion to potentially a future NHRA Camping World Champion. Maddie on the left side, Olivia on the right side. Down there, 788 for Maddie Douglas. 83 miles an hour. Olivia goes 867 at 73 miles an hour. She drops the parachute down there at the finish line. One more pair junior. Jason Tucci, 14 years old. Jason's my kind of kid. He's the guy over there on the left side. They asked him, what are your hobbies? He said, racing and girls. Abby Crotow over here on the right side. RGA car, Abby, 17 years old, like dirt bikes, snowmobiles, snowboards, and of course Junior Jay. This is going to be our final pair of juniors. We've got a couple of junior street competitors. Now, only in NHRA would somebody take a 5-horse Drake and Stratton. Okay, let's see if we make a billet strength in the block. Yeah, we can make about 80 horsepower on one of these things. two had a side bet. Jason and Abby both jump a little bit on the early side. 786.82 for Jason. Abby goes 792. At 79 miles an hour. Hey, New England Dragway, have a little appreciation for the parents down here. Everybody thinks they've been out here hanging out all weekend with their kids. They've had the display set up over there. They got an opportunity to come out here and run in front of some very full grandstands at New England Dragway. That's really cool. That's really cool. We've got a couple more cars that are going to go down the racetrack, and then we're going to talk to our champion. The NHRA Junior Street program is one of the newest programs that we have here. And it was designed so that a driver can start making the transition from the junior dragsters up into what the kids call the big cars, even before they have their driver's license. Now you've got to be out here with a parent, riding along in a car that you are familiar with. No race cars, it's all just street car stuff, but you get an opportunity to kind of make the transition from the small cars into the bigger cars. So we should have Kaylee and Alex getting strapped in back there. There we go, there's Kaylee. Wow, 15 years old and that's her car? I didn't have a car that nice when I was 40. Holy smokes, Alex got a Beamer. I don't have a car that nice now. Oh, you know what? I bet I know what the issue is. Kaylee and Alex are both good kids, and I was, well, just picture a smaller version of me. Now, before you have a driver's license, I said you can do this with a street car. It's got to be a family car. You got to have a family member in the car. Kaylee on the left side is 15 years old. Alex is also 15 years old. And the Junior Street program, just a little transition. Kids get a little experience driving. I can tell you, responsibility. Ooh, you got a kid, you need to get in line a little bit. Take a junior dragster and put it in the garage until the grades come up. Watch how that works out for you. Kaylee and Alex, you don't think there's got to be a side bet on this, right? Running in front of full grandstands, like who's going to get the better reaction time? Ooh, how about Kaylee getting himself first with that classic C28? Alex Harris, the Beamer. And that, NHRA Junior Street program. The next generation of NHRA is already on the way. They're in the junior series or the junior street program, and as I said, we have proven getting started in the little cars, you can go as far as your skill and ability will take you.